nonsia me ma yahwefo nyina kyen emamakwa ediba XTV anopa nonsia kase so enne eyo bene bosom ne de toso edunson wa fempimien ne edunumienu no emu emraso sensem bia ekoso aboye manmo ne amahodo sonsem maboaboa ne nyina no sa anopa nonsia kase a mede ebro ewa fidie so kase boyi o wetefe anafo epie na ato nyina yade obenye bi etie nye bi ahwe nsem ahodo amede ebro enanope edosu yankasa ne dimakote bia wo bete ene se Ghana mampani na adodan kwakufu ado wode ato eye ebibri manmo eye mpanifo ese abantugo entimi mma yesika sem a agensem no ebetimi egina ho biom na ewo nsem fufuru mo nso ukopie mo ewo Kotoka International Airport dia womu edi kanieka 49 million Ghana cedis senti no womu akwakotwa womu kanie no emu chiremo obete ewo kase etso nsem bika we hu ena mede bro sa no panonsia kase abrame oba pa me visa kosi atemide kase ebrewo mametwa me hu mranfa kase boy emu chichi mankasa enfamo biom ediba XTV anopa nonsia kase so kase boy ubanya ye live ewo XTV GH eye Facebook XTV GH eye Facebook Samsung ena kopiem ewo YouTube dia eye XTV Ghana mention sem na se ebribri mu amanmu kabomu kuo womo amampanifo no bepie mu ewo omai Ghana mu nkramponi mantemu no mba betena se aba bedridri ho mpremprenyi ubepie mu ewo bibra amanmu a abantugo a ekoso jese womba betena se no mba ba behwe koyon befa so no betimi edietu ase kra na fence no niema bia emma saa niema yi etimi esie na enomo abra womo ebae no na opani a wono ene yo so afo abedikira wo hwe amono ne ho nsem so obone ho modin ene nsentrefo ekasa ye ekirechiremo niema hodo a amampanifo mo free eye ebibra man mu ebepie mu ewo mai Ghana mu niema bia womo ba besusu hu yenko ne yenkotie senia wopani eye kwaku aprachim sapon wo cheche ne nsem
ebinum ha womo tiakonya no so womo time aso se mu free so nenso time no ba be so a no mo apekoti kwambi ayen sakraye ewo constitution no ama womo atimi anya chance to contest again oh no enti san komodie we ne pese ebedie EU ekonanim no I recognize say saadie we say ntimi nya amane na ho ebinum ha womo tiakonya no so womo time aso se mu free so nenso time no ba be so a no mo apekoti kwambi ayen sakraye ewo constitution no ama womo atimi anya chance to
na oni pa hu ne sesia yo so afo abedikira wono ene hwe amano ne ho nsam so eye wo pani kwaku aprachim wono sapon na enu echi Ghana mampani na adodan kwaku fu ado abra wo hye ye na wo mo hwetwe nkomo no ena wode ato eye amampani fo wo mo free bibra man mo ebe hye mu ese ye sikasem a ato apete ewo ye maya hodo emu no enye no ene betimi ama abantugo betimi ama yesikasem no asanso ejina brani bi wasanso editu just say impanifo enhwe say wo mo bepe asotwe bia emu odin se na be wo de be ma wona wo mo ye wo madwen se wo betu aban yegunu ye so mo a yemfa asotwe mu odin panfa mo se na be ya ebe ye hwesode edi ama wona wo maka wo mo susu say wo be ye niam bia etesa no.
The significant interest in this forum is an indication of the unequivocal, unwavering commitment to constitutionalism and the rule of law, and the outright rejection of all forms and manifestations of unconstitutional changes in governments in Africa, as well as the manipulation of national constitutions. Our unity and resolve should send a clear message to coup plotters. The coups have never been and will never be durable solutions to Africa's political, economic, and security challenges.
Afei wasade to African Union penifo enim say won hihye mra ebetimi atwe amaya hodo a asrafo etimi etu aban egu no aso sebe yi a wo bibia ensua wonum enye.
Statements Condemning coups alone without corresponding action will, however, achieve little or nothing, as witnessed in recent times. This problem requires collective agreement, effective deterrence, bold action, and equally important, adequate preventative measures. Ladies and gentlemen, it has taken us a long time for a consensus to emerge in our country, Ghana, and indeed in Africa, that the democratic form of governance is preferable. We have certainly come a long way, but we should not take it for granted.
Entina womampani nana adedan kwakufuado ekasa wieye enuechi wapani awono ene AU commissioner edima political affairs peace and security eyopeni bankole adoye wono so kasa chirechiremu de ntia sa meeting womude ba eye incline anapo se oman Ghana emu.
In the last one calendar year, from March 2021 to date, we have had at least successful 4 military takeover. And it is important, because of this context, that we have to address the challenges together. In the last one calendar year, from March 2021 to date.
Ohwe eye asumdwe mapa basabasa ye ebi nsi wo man mu da enu nti ena omudi sa omhye mudie ebepie mu ewo ye man Ghana emo mento akase no so na memfa nkopie mu ewo nsamfofro mo ukopie mu ewo Temale South a mahebedwani a wogire mu edema ade hye wo ho no wono aso obepie mu ewo mahebedwe a wono ena da dom kuma no ano ni dindi onyonyam ni Haruna Idrisu wode nsembia ba betudwa wo kire mu sei emprempre de wo hye Ghana ban sei eye land borders no won mo ne homodi na won biebie se na be ya edwadie ne nkitahodie a efa ye ne amahodo entem no ebetimi edimu na akoso ye nyina ye nim se coronavirus eba ye no ekamia ye se Ghana mampani na adodan kwakufo ado hwehwe bia wo ye se na be ya sa yade emba obebu emfa yen so ewo man Ghana mu ene se wo mu ekrosi borders ahodo no na wo dikan ebie borders ni bi na so aka land borders na wo mbebie ne no ena Haruna Idrisu echem se prepare die ye nim se coronavirus no enko okrakra ye na so aba formite hu benya sa aban behwe na we bie borders no se na be ya edwadie ni nkitahodi a ye da ene amahodo entem no ebetimi edimo na abemo wodi nkrai edima Ghana mampani na adodan kwakufo ado a wo chem se eye osoafo wo no ene hwe apomodi hu nsam so ena afense no osoafo wo no ene hwe amanwe hu nsam so wo mon kan bom no motutu adwen no wo mon tie na asemi asopem.
I'll call on President Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, supported by his Minister for Health and Minister for Interior, to take urgent practical steps for the reopening of Ghana's land borders to allow for free flow of persons and goods across ECOWAS and the rest of the world. Post-COVID, we are not out of the woods yet, but we want to see a return to normalcy with the movement of goods and services through our borders. And therefore, whatever proactive measures government needs to take, there can be no justification for the continuous closure of Ghana's land borders. Therefore, as a minority, our primary concern this afternoon is to call on the President, as chair of ECOWAS, to do that which is needful to give meaning to the resolutions he so chaired for ECOWAS to pass, to allow and facilitate the free movement of goods and services between us our neighbors and the rest.
Nipa hu se wakasa sesi a eyo nunyam ni Haruna Idrisu wono endeda edom kumana no e o mahye bedwefie mento ansem no so na memfa nkopie mu ewo nsem fufu ena ne nansa na Electricity Company of Ghana wo mo hu modin ena ante pan ya wo mo kɔ hia wo mo kɔ akopie mu ewo eye Kotoka International Airport aden na wo mo ekyerem se wo mo eduo moka wo mo duo moka bubuja wo mo pese wo betua nti de eduri de ehu behia se ebetwa moka ne no emu na wo mo ekyerem se Kotoka International Airport Company Limited womo edeka 49 million Ghana cedis womo nkwa womo dika 49 million Ghana cedis no mo hwe enim say womo ntua beye emu half na nka womo nso kane no ma na nso womo tue mu 5 million pe enu nti womo bom humodi ekotwa womo kane no opani a na woda ECG na no ekopie mu ewo airport honum no woni nsentwefo ekasai
on our docket they are owing us about 49,000 cedis, and they feel reluctant to pay. So for now, this 49, that when we break it down, is about 6 accounts. The huge one is Terminal 3, and so we are disconnecting them for them to come, so that we sit down on the table, so we iron out how the bill will be paid. So that is why we are disconnecting that particular 49 million. They were given priorities from the region until the National Task Force came in. So they gave us the docket to pursue that amount. We spoke to them that this is our mission. But they were saying that they don't know us. But we were telling them that we are a National Task Force. Wherever we go, no one follows us. So what we want them to do for us, they should tell us, so that we also tell them it can be or it will be. But they couldn't give us any concrete answer until they went in to write a check of 1,000 or 1 billion.
Just stop pepe and a call ye na sansem ni mo enonyam ni awono so giremu edema adehye omo ya pe kasugu about 1 peso so enonyam ni John Abuji na po wo kiremu se we die ECG fo wo tu chepa de mamo monkoso nya ne sa pepe wo kiremu se institutions ahodo bebre wo no ma wo mo so mo dika bebre nti wo mo bom homodin na wo mo nko ni nyina se ma hye be fie kra na wo bekọ a wo mo so mo dika wo mo nko no mo kwa jimfemfi wo mo ho.
Lot of institutions and organizations.
Ghana Airport, 49 million. 490 billion old Ghana cedis.
Now, so you're board chair and now you're MD. Don't you prioritize?
So you're worried.
You must prioritize. In the private sector, and that is one of the problems that ECG FAC. Because a 100% government owned no. Aya adding so mbeba abayesa. Intimino, I will encourage ECG
to do it.
So it shouldn't just be Ghana Airport. Star institutions or more shiska, seiska. Abromo di ECG for campus on Betriano. They should move to all those places. Messi Babia.
Monko baby.
Everywhere, Monko.
You know, Budu international man.
Oh, Monko Babia. Because me know what I say. Last year, one ECG eka 4 billion.
Modeka.
Because Ungrofon Tria.
Inti Andamahama Moboka.
Andamahama we made a profit of 561 million. ECG. And the records are there. Omoboka 800, from 800 to 2 billion, from 2 billion to 4 billion, from 4 billion. They are estimated to make a loss this year, 2021 ending, of 8.
No, ni pa hu se wakasa sesia eyopene John Abuji napo na ECG hu semse yemo womo mpanifo bi anapo se wona omo ye adwuma edima ECG krabata baako aye from Public Utility Workers Union womo nso edan no womo friends centrofo hwemu eye omhu bi ankasa de omo kanyina ene se womo eye opani kwankyerefo woda omo ano ani dindi onyonyam ni Kwame Agima Ebudu no womo echiremu se on sem fata so wo kusora eye paniko ekirefo ewo eye ECG amanyuko no anabase ECG kuo no ano wo kiremu sei opani ni braso se wo se wo kɔ na homegye mu na Ghana mamra no so dan ne dipefe ese so bi di mfisha mako aduosi a wo so otimi kɔgye na homenye no nko wo mu kiremu se wo bɛyɛ opani kwankirefo yi ne mahodo bebre wo hɔ no ma wantimi anya ne ye amboa ECG ekuo no opani a wakasa ye eye Michael Nyantechi ene woni nsentwefo ekasa ye
and Junior Staff Union of the Public Utilities Workers Union of TUC Ghana met on Tuesday, 22nd February 2022 in the conference room of the Hall of Trade Unions and deliberated on certain pertinent issues affecting the operations and industrial harmony of ECG. The said meeting deliberated on the continuous stay in office of Mr. Kwame Agyemang-Budu as Managing Director after attaining 60 years on February 17th as Managing Director has brought on the company. The deficiency in the managerial competence of Mr. Kwame Agyemang-Budu had manifested in the following results: acute shortage of meters. Some customers have paid for new service for over 6 months and still with service connections. Shortage of electrical poles for new service and repair works. Absence of basic office materials such as common stationery is affecting the smooth running of the company. Demonstration of one-man show type of leadership coupled with disrespect and virtual abuse of some directors and general managers. Favoritism in certain delays in payment of deductions from staff salaries for mutual fund, credit union, and other welfare contributions. Ladies and gentlemen, accordingly, the meeting passed a resolution to the effect that Mr. Kwame Agyemang-Budu should not be given any contract extension, and Junior Staff Union of the Public Utilities Workers Union of TUC Ghana met on
ne pawakasa sesi adima ekuo no Michael Nyantechi mento ansem no se na memfa nkopie mu ewo nsem fofromo na wotwi yanti asem de okopie mu ewo pie mantem a akwanhia mienu ton enesiye ewo pie mantem nkwan baako esi ewo nkokko sanso ena baako nso esiye ewo esoboy nenom ena okopie mu ewo pie mantem kwankyerefo edima wona eko a wo mo hwe ekwanso jojo ani dindi owura dan ne yeribu wo kiremu say we de your how kese pint prempren de wo mo ye wo madwuma yie e sori woka e hwe de nti a e da krope na otwe ba kope akwanhia mienu pa enetimi esi e wo mantem e honom.
In both cases there have been casualties. A lot more people have been injured. We had some deaths. For instance, the one year in Koko, we had 5 deaths, all being male. Others are also being treated, whilst the rest have been discharged. So some have been sent even as far as to the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital for further treatment. The casualty rate was quite severe for the injured, and it was quite unfortunate, an incident where a vehicle runs into another which is parked by the roadside. It was spell of a moment of distraction or panic activity, because the driver went off the road and ran into the parked vehicle. Nevertheless, I think our highways are becoming a bit more riskier for us to drive based on our own practices. I mean, if we are to go by the stipulated speeds, a lot of hazards could be avoided. Even when a hazard comes your way, you'll be able to maneuver to safety. As well, it also brings to fore the issue of persons abandoning their vehicles on the road. especially when they don't give any advance.
Na wapane Daniel Yirebu wono eye epiemantemu kwankyerefo edima National Road Safety Authority mentoa nsem no so na menfa nkopiemu ewo nsem fufromo enrada eyade a wapani anedin di Oliver Mausi Bakavomawo wono ye mani bill eye 2 million Ghana cedis ena womode emana womode nhihye bi esanso edeka ho na enrada sa wo hwe abra na wakwakopiemu ewo tema high court na de say wono ankasa ewo gidie warehwemu mapase se na etie bia no eyade ani bill no womudi ebemma no na ye nyina ye nim se eda no dwada na ye de ne kopiemu ewo court echemu se ni lawyer echemu se ehu behia se ebemma ni bill na se na etie bia no so womu hia ni biom a obesan so aba na ensem no bebia wo se ye de tu no yetimi editu ne no na judge penny echemu se ene na womom enrada ukwade womomra na yenhwe se bill no won betimi adi amana mpania pa enrada abra na okopiemu ewo tema high court no okopiemu na judge ni echum sampa ehu behia pass ye bema ni bill nti womoma ni bill 2 million Ghana cedis a chese womu di hihye bi eso ede aka ho womu echemu se na saase na japade properties no wonfa document no wonfa bi infambeja court na napota police for no sanso ni passport ankasa a wotimi enya ho editu kwan no womo egi edi efiri nsem a emprempren womo echemu se hu behia se wo betna obi a woye public anabo se obi a chese owo oman nu mu a womo nim ne pa ewo oman mu a ewo se wotimi etna ne nchen se na be ya womo hwehwe ne pe womo nsa ebetimi aso ne so intempa enti sa wo hwe videos ana chese ewo screen so sesi a abra na wokopiemo ewo tema high court no na wo ho ne sa no na wo pie edi free car no mo we ni free police station wo kwakopiemo ewo tema high court no eni se wo pie ewo car no ma wo kwakora court dan ni mo na enrada wo mo ekotena se kwadwindwin nyame nyina eho no na judge ni hu se ampanyapa eho behia se ebema ni bill 2 million Ghana cedis ne mo no won hwe se ni property na japade ogwonom or the document ni bi ebema mpanimfo police for no metimi ahwe so sanson na obekwakotena obi a hwese owo omega ne ma omunim nipa aban nipa bi enchen se na bia omu hwe nipa wo msa betimi aso ne so sanson na ne passport a obetimi de etu kwan de efiri wo man mu no wo magye no nso edi efiri ne ho a eno ene nsem abrante ye nyina ye nim no deda wo bi a hwese wonom ekoka asem bi wa abefo tintankese ne so ese levy saban nim no wogitu ma ende wono ankasa behwe se wo betu aban ade so wo betu aban no egu pa na se ku ho asem ene wo pese wo kan ne no ena mpanifo se debi ku ho asem de ehu hia se ye be kan no ewo man Ghana monti no ena mo no sinti ena mo police fo ko so ni mo February busum ne da to so edu baako na enrada anse na mo man no eye bill na mento ansem no so na 11 hu semsem ya ena ye boy hu modin ye ne dwadifo bi a wo mo ewo man Ghana mo ni mpanifo bi ewo kasa bi se wo mo se 11 wo mo ti ase eye daade na se banso wo mo beji atum anapo se wo mo enyi tum ye nkone nkoti ni ye se na ibi echeche wo madwen edifa 11 semu ehu
se eche 11 se 11 bro ni nyina wo be diska no
o se debi mante wo so ma den
me so mo be sika no di o mo be ti afiri obi a so be saniska no ma ti afiri so bia be company fo botom o ma yi o mo fanya hye
se de be ya kwan ye
o mo boa o mo boa
nti wo de hu
me hwan 11 mere ya den 11 me chia me ready sta me chip mpukra na chia
mo tia akola bi okọ school free bia no mo betem hu sai ye be twa school mu ada mama bisa aya 11 no mo de free SHS ano aka ho bi ase se mo ye hu se omani ni sika ya omani ni sika okay en collapse yo ni sika
omani ni sika na de no wan fa yanko hipik
na ye pe hipik biem omapanyi kufo de ko hipik nana ku baro so fa ko hipik nana ku baro fa ko hipik ne bo no wa ne wa kasa meba ofie meba se wa kasa hwe obra bom na wo ba ko school free na se wo mpena na kufo ado a ko wanim ye de be san to ababe ma MPP be san wi ni biem aha igbefo ko anti mu sro
o wi ni am ro me one am Ghana me catch me chamu bo ene Onyinia, me romi ho, me bodam for Ghana. Me romi ho, me boniked.
I didn't tell about naked.
Onyini ni oye.
Nana party le. Shenkwala wo si free education. Je no ye wo honum. Nkwala num ko school, je no mu.
Amuye de.
Nkwala na wo si free education no. Nkwala ni run shift. Enu na free education no. Na wo ba abet na fie be 2 months. Not fie sa akwala no ya ba yo wanyin sen. Oba
betre say muntua
beti na fie so a o sa be fa teacher asa ma no what asa tura etua teacher de sika
sam mu pe free
yen pe free o si ana ti first ni ka ye na de ro timi oni mu hwiye ni oni ma so wajale wo brem na egu ye so ha de ya kika koyin ya be na ye chen ni ya kika koyin say ya hwe ni ya wa wonu kunu da wa mu ti so no kunu na party ni budget na gbagban tu yaka edie ni ka
obeji tax
e we die no obeji tax e we wa kasa kunu no na ne da ho no we gogo ho no obetu ya tax e we die no ye hwe ni ye na esa be ye si eja E11 so
no one more and I mo timi akire o madwen e de afa E11 no e ho no obi atimi akire na dwen e de afa ho mejira o mo semu ise na no pe kase am de bra wo sa no pa no nsia kase no me fe ni nyina mfensi aseda kase confirm o sa abrini dom nyina onya adaje ne bre na wo hwe XTV anopa no nsia kase sanso ohu me live e wo XTV GH e Facebook XTV GH Facebook sanso nsem nya ya bone nyina bede e wo YouTube a wo ko XTV Ghana obinye bi ahwe na wa comment na wo so wache manaso afoforo so eso de twa me eto mo e Bismarck ono anso e wo de me call e Facebook live abra law so eta na chi dindin na de ogina me camera na echi e ma me e DJYS wono nso metuche pa e de mana no pei de o ma me ho ye fe pa e chichi beauty parlor na wo se me kan sure say wo pesa wo ye wuti o de o pesa wo ye bia makeup bia wo de call wedding outdoor bia no bo modin na friend wo pokwase festos ye downstairs hon ma e na wo na ubetimi afre no e was 0547 eye 254078 obebi owo bi obeba ho ma ba ma ho aye fefefe oba pa me visa kosi ate enemy din me da si emomu enihwe